The gentlewoman is recognized.
I thank the gentleman. We can see the lengths that Democrats have gone to simply try to save lives. With John Lewis, we sat on the floor of the House, not regarding what would happen to us personally after Parkland, and literally said, you have got to do something. As John Lewis said, never give up, never give in, never give out. The moral authority of this Congress. We failed because my friends on the other side of the aisle just could not see the carnage and bloodshed that happened to Parkland or Sandy Hook and elsewhere. Now, we have in the backdrop El Paso. We have Uvalde. And I repeat myself, going there days after that tragedy and literally hugging crying 9-year-olds who should be in the playground, who are crying because of their lost and deceased friends. And the story that is so powerful, 2 of them, one that bled to death and one that smeared themselves with blood to live. Do we now stand in the way of stopping carnage and bloodshed? And my good friend that I've done a lot of things with, M4, M16, are weapons of war if I have the correct numbers, and I believe I do. You can pontificate about that. But frankly, the language is assault-style weapons. That's what it is. And assault-style weapons still do not belong in civilians' hands. Because the munitions that are used in war, when soldiers can't even bring their weapons of war home when they are off duty or coming home to see family members or traveling as a civilian, it is because they are killers. And that is what killed those children in Parkland, Highland. That's what killed them in Uvalde, in Buffalo. That's what killed these people in El Paso. And in the hands, in some instances, of white supremacists. But let me be very clear, as I thank Mr. Cicilline for this legislation. He prohibits those possession. Many of them are grandfathered in. And I wish somebody would read the bill. These are weapons already grandfathered in. Don't frighten the American people. What is most frightening are the parents who are outside these doors.
Expired.
Minute.
The gentlelady is recognized.
I thank the gentleman. What is really frightening is that parents who are outside these doors are asking the question, what are we doing? And I would say the families in Buffalo, where the theme was replacement theory, or these little babies, where is your heart in a reasonable bill that prohibits the sale, manufacture, transfer, possession of semiotic assault weapons and large capacity ammunition, feeding devices subject to grandfathering provisions, but in actuality allows the possession of any semiotic assault weapon lawfully possessed on the date of enactment? How much fairer can we get? I only ask my colleagues to stop pontificating to us like we know less than you when it comes as a civilian, that there are weapons of war that our military have, and there are assault-style weapons that are in the hands of citizens on the streets of this country, and they adapt the same munitions, because the individual in Uvalde had 350 pounds. I yield back. Let us vote for the rule and the underlying bill. I yield back.